evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's very special episode of Phoenix TV here at our annual shirt launch at the Cresta Court Hotel. On this week's episode, we have the shirts themselves, player announcements and player interviews. For those of you that weren't able to make it this evening, we do have a very special highlights, followed by an interview with the man himself, Sir Tony Hand. We'll start, as always, by introducing our big bosses, so if you can please put your hands together for Neil Morris and Tony Hand.
Even recruiting, it takes a little bit more, and people just think you pick the phone up and someone accepts your offer. So you can go on for weeks and weeks. So recruiting is a huge part of it. Like I say, if we don't get the recruiting right in the summer, the team isn't very good in the winter and the autumn. So it's important to make sure we're recruiting's right. So I spend a lot of time on the phone, emails, speaking to agents, and just basically just looking around resumes and just trying to get the team together.
I suppose the relationship with Tony and I from the beginning has been that I have very little to do in choosing players. I'll be honest with you, very little to do. What we tend to do is work in terms of what we want from a team. So excitement, aggression, speed, and then he turns that from what we need from an entertainment sort of marketing process into a team process.
What do you think of this one?
It's good, yeah. I like this one. I think this one's my favourite one out of the ones that we've got tonight.
Modelling our away cup shirt, please put your hands together for Sean Thompson.
My name's Sean. I'm from Slough. I personal train. Been playing hockey since I was 5, and looking forward to my time up here in Manchester.
And finally, what do you think of our shirts?
I like it. I like it. Very nice.
They have been our title sponsors for a long time now. Neil will tell you exactly how long. We wouldn't run without them. They are on the top of the shirt. Ladies and gents, please give it up for J. Davidson.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating. Because if it stops, so does your business. We provide many unique ways of keeping your network running at its full potential, ensuring your company never misses a beat. CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating.
Okay, as promised in the intro, I managed to grab hold of the coach to have a few words, see basically how his summer's been, how the recruiting's going, and what he's looking forward to this summer. So, Tony Hand.
I think the recruiting's went well, Tambo. I think we've retained a lot of good players from last season. Obviously we're brought in some new guys, from fresh talent, and at this moment we're only looking for one more player, and that's an import D-man. Which is, to be honest with you, we've had a few offers out, and we're just, again, obviously we're just going back and forwards, but as yet we're still waiting to sign our last guy.
Yeah, well, the boys have been saying on the social media, on Twitter and Facebook, that they're back in business, they're back in the gym, they're back on the ice, and ready to go.
Well, you should be. I mean, if you're a professional hockey player and you're getting, this is what you're doing, If you're not excited about the season starting, then there's something wrong. So it's about time. Normally, it is good for guys to get a rest and because I say it's a long season, and it's important to let the bodies resting, let the mind rest, and then after that, go for it again.
Now, looking at the league, unfortunately, we lost Slough, which it was no major surprise the way things were going. But this new cup, playing some of the NIHL teams and bringing some Brits on, what's your thoughts on that one?
Well, to be honest, it doesn't. For me personally, if it's going to help develop some of the younger players, it's only 6 games throughout the season. It's not a lot, and it's like, as you say, it's a scenario that we're going to have to bring in young guys or younger players and breed them in. And if we don't do that, then eventually you say they'll go and find something else to do. And for me, it doesn't affect the league standings. It doesn't affect the playoffs. It's just more important. It's cup. And to be honest, I just say, if you don't try it, you'll never know if it's going to be any good.
Well, this is it. A lot of talk. I mean, the Longstaffs, the Weavers, and dare I say it, the Hands. They're not going to be around playing forever. So we need somebody coming through.
I've been saying this for years, and it's something that Manchester has to sort of address. And I think Neil and I and the other coaches are going to probably address it this year, because it's quite important, to keep the business going and not having to go signing guys for different clubs every year, because basically the same players just go around the different clubs.
Yeah, so looking to the season, it's only 5 weeks away, and we'll have played our first one by now, the usual bun fight across at Sheffield, and then the fixtures should be out fairly soon, and we're ready to defend our title.
Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. I think the fixtures are probably going to be out this week. Obviously that'll be up to the owners to decide. The fixtures will be out, and then we'll know who we're playing, and we'll just get on again. And they say, if we can have as good a season as we did last year, I'd be really happy with that. I
don't think the faithful will worry too much if we get that. They'll be quite happy with everything.
Well, I think if we don't do that, if we get anywhere near where we were last year, I think we should be thankful, because it's going to be a really tough season this year.
Certainly is. I mean, everybody's upgraded. I mean, ourselves, I think we've pushed along a bit. We've got a good squad coming on, and with one to come, Guildford, Telford, Basingstoke. It's going to be a cracking.
It'll be tough. I do say it's going to be the toughest EPL probably in the history of the EPL. I think it's that good this year, and you need a little bit of luck, and you need to i.e. injuries and guys playing at the right time, and goaltender playing strong, and it's a good battle for like 7.5 months. But as I say, Manchester's looking forward to it.
Coach, thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and I'll see you in a month.
Okay, thank you.
Now we're backstage with our 2 new guys that we announced. First one I've got is Sean Thompson. Sean, welcome to Phoenix.
Thank you very much.
Right, a couple of little things people just want to know about you. You're a Slough boy, aren't you?
I am, yes, unfortunately.
What's a bit unfortunate the way things have gone for Slough itself at the moment?
Yeah, a little bit upsetting. I spent my whole junior career at Slough. I only played 1 season for the Jets, but it was a team that I grew up with. So it's a shame to see any team go down, but personally I know there's a lot of people working very, very hard behind the scenes to get a team back, and I personally don't think it's going to be long. I think they will.
I know Mark Denham's working very hard on it at the moment with that, my counterpart down there, really. Okay, now you're up north, mate. You've crossed over the border, really, from the southern states, and well, you happy up here?
Yeah, definitely. Well, a little bit of news. I got married to my beautiful wife in July, and she's actually a Huddersfield girl. So I've crossed the border a few times in the past few years. So kind of used to the northern way a little bit now.
Oh, so there is again. Congratulations to both of you from everybody here at Phoenix.
Thank you.
That's excellent. So, what are you going to bring to Phoenix? What's your game?
I like to think I bring a little bit of everything. I thrive off working hard. I like to score goals. I like to hit. I like to to set up plays. So I hope I'm bringing a little bit of something. But I have a passion for the game, and I really enjoy winning. I'm sure most hockey players do. But it's been a while since I've lifted some silverware, so I'm really up for the challenge this year.
Well, certainly in the Brattle team, I mean, we only see them 6 times a season, but always impressed me with your work ethic. You go out there and you play every shift.
Yeah, well, the past few years has been a little bit more than 6. Obviously, we've met Manchester a couple of times in the playoff. But yeah, I've been brought up that way that win, lose or draw, you've got to put in 100% every night, and you never know what will happen if you do that. So. I thrive off that work ethic, and what happens after that happens.
Well, I know that when the rumour mill was going around, and has been for quite a few months, and we weren't allowed to tell anybody, a lot of good people saying good things, and quite looking forward to you coming to the club. I'll reiterate it, and glad you are, and let's hope that you can help us to some more trophies.
Yeah, that's the plan, and it is lovely to see. You know, because you get the your own fans saying stuff, but it's always nice to hear stuff from other people around the league. And I've heard nothing about the good stuff about the club, about the fans, about the setup, and it was just appealing. I have been close in the past, being a Manchester player. But for various situations, obviously the distance hadn't happened, so it's nice to finally be here.
Sean, welcome to Phoenix, and we'll see you in September.
Thank you very much.
Okay, still backstage, and I've got our other signing for today. It's a welcome back to one of our D-men, Joe Graham. Joe, nice to be back for another season.
Yeah, it is. Very happy to come back. Obviously, it's a professional outfit, and I get looked after very well here, so very happy.
I thought certainly second half of the season. I thought you had a really good second half of the season this year. I don't know why, but it just seemed maybe you were playing for a contract. It could have been that, yeah. But no, really, I thought a cracking job, and of course that goal's already been mentioned, so we don't dwell on that one too much.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I can carry it on to next season. Yeah, a few up and downs throughout the year, but next year more consistency, a few more goals I like, and hopefully have a good year.
Yes, of course, we're just waiting to see what Tony brings in to replace Big Robert. That's a key signing as well.
Yeah, very big signing, but Tony never disappoints with imports, so I'm sure he'll have something off his sleeve.
I'm pretty sure he will. So what have you been doing so in the summer, apart from getting your hair cut by the demon barber of Milton Keynes?
Well, I'm waiting for him to come back. It's a bit too long at the minute, but I went travelling in Canada for a couple of months straight after the season, came back. Got myself a little girlfriend, so I went on holiday with her, and that's it really. Just been going to the gym, been working out with Sam Calvi, RPT quite a lot, so yeah, just getting ready for the season now.
So everything looking good in 5 weeks till we hit the ice?
Yeah, can't wait. Is it 5 weeks? Second it was short, but yeah.
Oh,
can't
4
wait.
weeks and 6 days.
Okay.
Well, Joe, it's great to have you back. Let's see you on the blue line again next season, and let's hope we can have as much, if not more, success than we had last year.
Fingers crossed.
Joe, thanks very much, Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, you've had your highlights, you've had your player interviews, and you've seen our brand new shirts for the 2014-15 season. Just before we let you go, I'm going to hand over to Anna for one last parting message to make sure we see you again soon.
So just to remind you all, our Meet the Players event is going to be on Wednesday the 3rd of September, starting at 7:30 p.m. here at the Cresta Court Hotel. The whole squad will be in attendance, so you'll get a chance to meet everybody, get your new shirt signed in time for our War of the Roses, which is on Friday the 5th of September over in Ice Sheffield.
Looking forward to it.
We can't wait. I'm sure you can't wait either, and we will see you then, ladies and gentlemen.
See you again,
Bye-bye.
folks.